2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, your 2021 St. Louis Cardinals.
Georgia native gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curve. It's the straight changeup to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a little blooper to there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So bases are empty with one gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bader is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here now is Trey Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader able to track it down for the third out. A 1-2-3 start to the afternoon for Adam Wainwright. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Tony Gonsolin, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. And that misses 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now it'll be Paul Goldschmidt, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners on first with 1 down. A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy. Gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's it. The catcher, Will.
Now at the plate is Will Smith. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Muncy gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now here is Justin Turner looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Pitch out, nothing doing. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. All even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Payoff pitch on its way. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. And now the first pitch. Right there for strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gillen Carlson.
Next up, Dylan Carlson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
One out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now to bat, Edmundo Sosa. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that will end the. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the pitcher, number 26, Tony Gonsolin.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He flied out leading off the ball game. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a third time now. First offering on its way. Here comes the 1-0. Left center, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Hit high and deep to right center. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Up next, Adam Wainwright. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Tommy Edman is on deck. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tommy Edman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals 0. Ball set for the start of the fourth. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wainwright's ready. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, 2 down now. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. This one's down to third. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB now. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The right fielder, number 3.
Dylan Carlson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Molina is off of first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Gavin Lux will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch. Corey Seager stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. At the plate now, Trey Turner hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Next up is Max Muncy as he takes a cold strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Two men on, 2 out, and that brings up Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 0-1 offering.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Carlos Martinez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Speared on the dive. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Edmundo Sosa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to dig in, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last AB. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Scorched to third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Tommy Edman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bader at second. Martinez is over at first with 1 away. So he got him swinging. Tommy Edman becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Nope,
a ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High in the air down the right field line. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .333 hitter. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. And there are 2 away now. Chris Taylor gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Damn.
The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Kenley Jansen is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And Molina's aboard a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Sosa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. And he takes strike 2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hard hit ball to short.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 3 for 6. Outside, 2-1.